This video focuses on the parent function and transformations of the square root function. To review with you, here are the rules for the horizontal shifts. If you have f of x, x plus h, this is a horizontal translation. If you have a plus h, we think opposite, you're going to go to the left h units, and you're going to subtract h from all the x coordinates. If you have f of x minus h, think opposite, it's going to shift to the right, and how you add h to all of the x coordinates. These should already all be in your notes from a prior lesson. All right, vertical shifts, moving your graph up and down. You're going to have an f of x plus k outside the function. So if you have an f of x plus k, it's going to shift it up k units up. Again, this should be review. So we're going to add k to all the y values. If you have f of x minus k, you're going to shift down k units, and you're going to subtract k from all the y coordinates. All right, let's go ahead and do an example. So here's an example. H of x equals the square root of x minus 2. So we do have a transformation that happens in this equation. So let's identify who the parent is first. The parent is your square root function. We want to figure out what is the transformation that exists. This is a minus 2 inside the function. It's underneath the radical. So if we head back to 2 slides prior, it's inside the function. So we're going to have a horizontal shift. We're going to figure out, do we have a left or right? So what's happening right now is going x minus h. So when you go x minus h, it's going to shift it to the right. Think opposite, 2 units. So in order for us to shift it right 2 units on the x-axis, we're going to add 2 to all the y values. We do not have any translations up or down, so our y values will stay as they are. So in our t-chart, we're going to have x plus 2 and then y. All right. I'm going to start with the first chart. I'm going to graph the parent function. Y equals the square root of x and y. Now we did graph already the parent function on a previous video. So remember when we substitute -1 and -2 into the function, it doesn't work. So I'm going to start with 0. When I substitute 0 in, so square root of 0 is 0. Square root of 1 is 1. Now 2 and 3 are not nice numbers, so I'm going to head over to 4. The square root of 4 is 2. I'm going to choose one more, the perfect square for 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So let's graph these ordered pairs. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, 9, and 3. So here is our parent function. Y equals the square root of x. Now let's find the ordered pairs for the h of x function. So our rule says that we are going to add 2 to all of our x values. So we head over to our original t-chart. -2 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 2 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 4 plus 2 is 6. 9 plus 2 is 11. Now our y values, we don't have any translation, so all of these numbers just stay as they are. Now remember this guy here, we don't have to worry about it. So now let's head to the next one. Go 0, 1, 2, and 3. Let's graph them. So graph 2, 0. Over 2, up 0. Over 3, up 1. Over 6, up 2. Over 11, up 3. So you'll notice each of our ordered pairs from our original parent function should be shifting right 2 units. All right, domain and range of our blue function. So talk about the domain. Domain are your x values. If I graph a vertical line at x equals 2, everything to the right of that green line exists. So we say our domain is x greater than or equal to 2. Now I'm going to graph a horizontal line to find my range. Notice that everything above that y equals 0 function is true for my range, my output of values. So my range of values is y greater than or equal to 0.